Another day, another dollar. We are up early today. It's about 7:30. That's a lie. It's closer to 8 now. We had to kind of get out of bed quickly because I overslept and I had to take some pictures for my coach because we needed to check in. After the 2 days of carbing up, looked decent. Maybe a little more watery than the other day, but definitely fuller. So I actually have 2 classes ahead of me now, like one after another, which is rough, but that just means I'll be done with everything at like 11, usually more like 10:30. And what's good about my second class, there's a gym right there, right next to it that has a treadmill. But we're gonna get our morning cardio done because this week we actually do have to do an hour and a half of cardio, split into 2, split into an hour and 30 minutes. I'll let y'all know how that goes. We finished with our classes. I'm gonna do an hour of cardio. It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long week. What we're here for, right? If shit was easy, then everyone would be fucking diced. It's almost 12 and we're done with cardio. So we're on our way back home. It'll be about 20 minutes till we get home, but productive morning for sure. Got all our schoolwork done during the classes, which means we can hit the gym a little earlier if we want to, which we probably will. So far, so good. Yes, sir. See you back home. We have returned to the humble abode. It is about like 5 hours since I woke up, which is terrible. Pure catabolism. I haven't eaten anything yet because I had to get to the classes, but it's okay, I guess, because now we're here and we're gonna eat our signature fucking egg whites with non-fat cheese. Oh, and I forgot to weigh. I'm gonna weigh the rest of it just to know we don't go over at least. It's egg whites anyway, so what, I went 20 grams over. That's like, what, a calorie? There you go. Should be good. And we got our non-fat cheese, our plastic with flavor. Yeah, we're gonna let that cook for a bit. But yeah, plan for the day. Today is another push day, another chest day, or well, I call them chest days because I focus so much on chest. As I've been saying, my chest is my weak point, or my weakest point. So we got chest on the table. We got another round of cardio later, another 30 minutes. We gotta get a bunch of steps in, so we might go for a walk after this meal. There's like a nice creek right by my crib, so we can just, you know, knock off like 5K steps over there and then come back and eat our next meal and then get ready for the gym. That sounds like a plan to me. And also, you know what's cool? Look, let me get closer to the camera. I found that the fucking magnet of the microphone can actually go on my hat. All right, first meal of the day, we got our ground beef with some signature egg whites and fat-free cheese. So we're gonna dig right in because I am, as always, starving and hungry, which is what we want to be right now, of course. All right, we are not going on that walk because I just realized that we got like 10K steps in just by walking from the classes. So that means we're gonna get one more meal in before we go to the gym. That would be what, in the next 30 minutes, and then we're gonna just go straight to the gym and get a fucking sick ass chest pump. Now we are on our way to the gym. Our last meal was just pasta with like ham and low fat cheese again. I didn't record it because I was busy. I was busy writing something down for school. I was in my flow state, so I didn't want to ruin that. Excited for this chest day. I want to see if I can try out some new machines today. There's a lot of machines in this gym, and I haven't tried a lot of them. They're all Gym 80 machines, which is this German brand, you know, German engineering and stuff, and plus. But yeah, I'll catch y'all in the gym. Pre goes down in the bus, and then we rock and roll in the gym. That bus ride was so much faster than the usual, so we're gonna have to drink our pre like in the gym, which I will remind you not to do because it's stupid. It's always better to have it in before you go to actually maximize its effects, right? I'll make sure to drink it before I start at least. See you on side. I don't know if this mic's gonna pick up any of this. It's so fucking loud in here. You want to shoulder this correctly before you actually move to some pressing. Trust me, I got a bum-ass shoulder. It's not fun. All right, let's get this shit started. Once again, as we all know, 10 to 15 reps, lighter work. I don't really work at from like the 6 to 10 range because that's too heavy. And when you're this depleted, well, I'm not that depleted right now because we carved up like yesterday and the day before that. However, when you are depleted and in deficit, everything becomes more fragile. So I kind of need to work around that. And plus, I am actually preferring to work at a higher rep range because I just feel it better. There's more blood going into the muscle. Maybe I'm just brainwashed. Oh god. Fuck, that was good. That was really good. I forgot to turn the exposure down last set. Now we have exposure down so the lighting's not as brutal. It is particularly bright in here. I don't know, loud music and bright atmosphere. Who the fuck? Alright, I've had enough rest. Last set we got 13, so let's see if we can match that. Match that or get 12, but prefer if we match that.
That was 11. That sucks. But you know what? Low key, I thought I was gonna be done after the 7. 11 isn't too shabby. That's what's good about training high rep ranges. You can definitely like crank out a couple more reps rather than get stuck on that last one as you would in a lower rep set. Like if I was trying to get one more rep on a 6 rep set with some heavy ass weight, I probably wouldn't be able to. Whereas here, if I get 10 reps, I know for sure I can try and get one more. If I'm struggling, maybe I can crank out 3 more, you know? That's what makes the difference. And I'm telling you right now, I can feel it. And if I did this during my off season, I think my boobs would fall off. Like I don't know how I feel this so much in the state I'm in right now. But that means I'm doing something right. I'm not gonna think about it too much. Just did a set of this and the audio cut out. So that's wonderful. Sorry, not the audio. My phone storage was full, so I got like half the recording. But I'll tell you what, shout out to my sister for calling me out on my shit ass mics. She told me to get this one, and frankly, she was right. So thank you, sister. Shout out to you. By the way, I also found out today my parents watch my videos together, which is the cutest shit I've ever heard in my life. So if mom and dad, you're watching, I love you. And keep enjoying my constant swearing and lifting. All right. As I said last set as well, this shit is very humbling because that is only 1 plate a side. That is 45 pounds a side, and I'm only getting 9 reps. Good God. All right, I'm just gonna assume, or I'm just gonna say the machine is heavy so I don't feel so bad. Doesn't matter how you feel, matters how you look, right? One more set here. Let's try and match those measly 9 reps, and then we'll call it a day on this machine and we'll move on to something else. Hey, but so far so good because my chest is really pumped. Again, this is not normal. For the people who don't understand why this is not normal, since I'm in such a depleted state, which means I don't have enough food going into my system to support optimal levels, right? My body will like automatically use muscles less efficiently, so I won't be able to feel that mind-muscle connection as well, or that pump as well, because there are certain vitals the body has to take care of before it takes care of a pump. So that is why. All right, let's get it. By vitals, I mean things like heart rate, which is, I'd say, just as equally important as a good pump. That was 8, which goes against what I said before about the 10 to 15 reps. But on a movement like that, where I'm so isolated, like I could probably get like 4 or 5 more reps if I just broke down the form, right? But I'm not going under 1 plate, reason being my ego. When I take those 8 reps, this pump definitely feels diabolical, which means that I will probably go pose in the posing room after this. It's hard not to when you feel good. Like I'm posing every day when I feel like shit, so imagine when I feel good, right? And plus I'm feeling, I don't know, a little fuller today, which makes sense because of the refeed days. Doesn't matter. Let's get it. I actually woke up. I don't know if I said this. No, I did not say this at the beginning of the video. After the 2 refeed days, I gained like 0.8 kilos, which is probably just water, but that's good. It's good the fact that I did not gain anything at all practically, because that means my metabolism is working and it's not crashing, which is of course a risk of bodybuilding, right? Once you're depleting yourself so much, everything might crash. But if my body responds that way to refeed days, it means my body's still accepting food very well, and it means it's burning food very well, which means my metabolism is in check, which means I'm healthy, which means I can keep pushing. So actually a refeed day serves more purposes than just, you know, carving up. Oh fuck, I can't get in this machine. It's the life of me. I can't. Oh my God, I should refresh up. I had the same issue last video. Right, let's go. Whoa. Okay, I'm really fighting this storage, but it's okay. We're gonna do some triceps and then we're gonna finish the chest against my. Let's get it. All right, set number 3 on this machine. Storage. My phone is messing me up right now, but I need to figure that out for tomorrow. But right now, this is the 3rd set of this. So I'll do 5 tricep sets. Then we're gonna do laterals, and after that, gonna pose and do our last 30 minutes of cardio. So we're already on the back end of this workout. All right, let's get it. Not bad. I'll take that. Okay, this is the last set of the day. I did the lateral raises and stuff, but my phone storage was acting up, so I guess it didn't record it. I mean, it did record it, but it recorded for 3 seconds and it doesn't matter. I'm gonna figure that shit out for tomorrow. I'm gonna hit this last set, get a posing round in or two, and then we're gonna do our last 30 minutes of cardio. Sounds good to me. Although my chest is my weakest point, it definitely is pumped. I can feel a lot of blood in here. All right, enough of the shenanigans. Let's try and go do the rest of our cardio. All right, that was a great workout. I actually felt good, which is more than I can ask for this far into prep. I had an issue with my phone storage that whole time, and while I was doing cardio, I figured it out. It was literally because I was recording in 60 frames on 4K quality, which of course a phone can't handle much of, and I had like 20 clips of it. So that alone took like 30 gigs off my phone. I'm gonna make sure to export those as soon as I get home so I can actually free some space up. But yeah, I'll see y'all at home. Although I thought I didn't get enough footage, turns out this is the longest video I've edited so far. So we're gonna wrap it up there. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you guys have any questions that I can elaborate on, then comment it down below and I'll answer in the next video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. You know the drill.